Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are truly and genuinely appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My bookings are open. There is a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for my readings. However, if you need something a little bit speedier, I do offer an emergency service which goes out within 12 to 24 hours. If you look in the description box of any of my readings, all of the prices are there, all of the terms and conditions are there. Now, with that being said, there is still someone here and there going through the comments section pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, someone who can make up to 37,000 in 1 week. That entire thread is a scam. Someone saying WhatsApp me. If you see any comment saying WhatsApp me, that's a scammer. If you see any message from me and there's no highlighted black banner, it's not me you're talking to. Please just block and report them kindly, and thank you. Now, the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning that I can be picking up on past, present, or future, and sometimes an amalgamation of all three. So you have to take what resonates, because this is not a personal reading. If I say he, she, masculine, feminine, male, or female, please remember we all hold these energies, okay? So this reading could pertain to you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, divine counterpart, or someone completely different. So please do not make the story fit if it doesn't. If you do not resonate with the message in this reading, please have a look at some of the other ones on my channel. If none of them resonate, then the messages aren't for you right now, or you may benefit from having a personal reading. Now, let's get into this. I heard two messages. One was it's time to say goodbye. Something's been finalized. And the other message was a thirst in the middle of a flood. Something along those lines. So let's see what needs to come out. Please and thank you. What needs to come out for today? Thank you. Anything else? Okay. Very talkative today. And the first one we've got here, oh, excuse you, is faith, and it's upside down. And it says on here, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is someone pushing this energy towards a light one, or if somebody is going through some sort of transformation where they feel like they're on shaky ground. Okay, because the thing is well, going through any type of ascension, going through any type of dark night of the soul or spiritual awakening can be it's kind of traumatic, isn't it? Because it's learning something about yourself or the world around you that you didn't know, or you are coming to an understanding that something no longer resonates with you. Because you've got Lady Nada, and it says heart awakening, okay? And it says awakened to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And then you've also got Master Jesus here, and it says forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time, okay? So someone here, something's coming to an ending, and there is an encouragement for whoever this is, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or someone who's completely unhealed, to take this time to look at how they can forgive themselves. And the energy is almost like that energy of that mantra Ho'oponopono, which is, looking at how a part of it is saying I'm sorry, and it's not so much giving forgiveness to someone else, but it's more the understanding of I'm sorry that I invested this energy into this, because of the results that have come back have either hurt me or put me in a place where I feel disempowered. It's forgiving yourself. Okay, because you've also got here Commander Ashtar, and it says call to action, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk, and it's upside down. You've also got Freya, phases and cycles, and it says here there is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So someone's holding on to something, especially with that finalised, and it's time to say goodbye. And then you've got here Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So there may be the end of a cycle for someone that can be quite painful. And it's almost like when you go through a tower moment, or you go through that transition, there is always that want in the back of your mind to hold on to what you already know, because it's comfortable and it's safe. The unknown can be scary. So there's something here with someone pushing against something, okay, coming from their heart space, okay. With it being blue, there's something that needs to be said, okay? Because it says humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Now, any tower that we go through, it's very easy for us to drop into grief or sorrow, especially for what is lost or what it is that's changing, okay? And there is definitely an encouragement, not only from Ascendant Masters, but from your own guides. And with this one over here with Commander Ashtar, this is your starseed lineage. There's something that needs to either be let go of, something that needs closure, or something that needs to be spoken. Now let's see what we've got here. We've got Lord Shiva in reverse, and it says here, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. So someone here is ignoring something, okay? Because I heard time to let go, time to let go. And you've got here Sanat Kumara, light activation, and it says shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So there's something here that either needs to end or is coming to an end. And it's almost like self-denial for someone here, because it says, because we've got to remember this is past, present or future, so this may have already happened. And you also have, was this up or down? This was this way, wasn't it? And it says white eagle, ancestor spirit, and it says connect to your lineage, a family wound or pattern can be healed now. And that's upside down. So you've got an Ascendant Master walking with you or the person you're thinking of over something that you need to forgive yourself for, because it is a karmic pattern that goes back through lineage to your own ancestors, okay? And you've got here Shekinah, and it says sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Someone here is not, it's not that you're disempowering yourself, but it's something here with ignoring your sacral chakra, family wounds, or the divine feminine. And last one here, you've got charity, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive, and it's upside down. So there's something here that you need to ask your guides. I had guide, you need to ask something for confirmation. Let me have a look at these ones. What needs to come out about this, please and thank you. What needs to come out about this, please and thank you. And you've got here, using lavender essence before bed means I gain a restful sleep that recharges my mind, body and soul for the next day. So what's keeping this? Someone is being kept up by something, okay? Now this could be someone who's unhealed or still in the karmic cycle. This could be a light one who is ending a phase. But this here with that lavender, there's connecting to, especially with there being flowers here as well, it's reminding me of that Lucy, is it Lucy Cavendish or no, Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light, and there's a card that says cracked open and it has loads of roses, and it says it's happening for you, not to you. And even though it is happening to us, we do go through these, you know, towers and through tumultuous energy. It's happening for a reason, okay? Now, Lady Nada, again, with that heart awakening, awaken to the acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. What is it that is playing on your mind right now? Because you have to remember that with whatever's going on here, this can be a past cycle that's already happened. This could be something that's happening present, or this is something that's coming to be. So you are being called by your guides and your ancestors to think about how did you co-create that? Okay, because things like, you know, like it says on there, it's happening for us, which means also we're co-creating this. We're part of this. Things are not just happening to us. With this here as well, light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. There's something here, especially with listening to your dreams, your ancestors. With this upside down, your ancestors may be trying to tell you something, especially about phases and cycles. Something that you're holding onto or held onto in the past, which is rearing its head now, that needs to be looked at. Because you've also got here, I am selective about who I share my presence with and set boundaries to protect myself and my energy. Is there something that you need to do? Is there a boundary that you need to set? Do you feel guilty for setting a boundary? Or, you know, have you, for example, walked away from certain relationships or people or experiences or work because when you set a boundary, there was such a kickback from it? And if so, there's something within a message there that your ancestors and your guides and the Ascendant Master would like you to know about this, okay? You've also got here, I bless every meal and drink and consume them with the intention of receiving productive and creative energy. Because I heard anxiety, someone's not eating. Because if I put those two there together, this is restless sleep and a lack of appetite or overeating. And then you have here, I ask my spirit guides to reveal signs and symbols to me as confirmation that they are with me, listening and guiding me forwards with grace. So that this again is an encouragement. If you have certain things or words of power, prayer, or affirmations that you say before you sleep, you can also call on the essence, energy, and spirit of lavender if you don't have it to hand, okay? To help, especially if I read that again. Using lavender essence before bed means I gain a restful sleep that recharges my mind, body, and soul for the next day. There is some sort of calling here, especially if you're going through a light activation. It can make you feel very exhausted. It can make you feel doubtful because it's a change in vibration that you're not used to. And also because you're changing the vibration of your own self, of your aura, of your energy. It means that certain people, places, you know, hobbies, jobs, they may not resonate the way they did before because you're going through that transformation. Calling on your guides right now would be wonderful because they will give you the confirmation, those signs and synchronicities that you need to see to know that you're on the right path. Doing so by calling on them before you sleep and asking them for vivid dreams or memorable dreams will also help. But there's something here with making sure that if you know, especially as you go through this ascension, or if you're going through a tower, or you're going through doubt or confusion, that you are making sure that you are eating, okay? That you are, even if it's small meals, because I heard 1 meal a day isn't enough. And you've also got, look, nourishing my soul by sharing my life lessons and goals with others is a tribute to how far I have come and reminds me of how powerful I am, okay? Speaking your truth, keep speaking your truth because it's inspiring others. And the last one that came out was the colours of nature remind me of vibrancy, the vibrancy of both my inner and outer worlds. And for some reason I was shown someone's plants are very dry. Someone's plants are very dry, and someone else here needs to just get some plastic ones. There's something about having certain colours around you. And the last one underneath here says, I feel the angels guiding me towards my spiritual awakening by showing me white feathers and special celestial sounds. So look out for those signs and synchronicities, please, you guys. Now, what would you like me to take? This one? Okay. So let's have a look. Because I heard be gentle with yourself. Someone might be feeling quite vulnerable at the moment. What else? Because I heard heart wound. Someone is working through a heart wound. Okay, I had a particularly tough one. Tell me more about the end of this cycle, the end of a cycle, saying goodbye. And you've got here Page of Coins. Page of Coins has come out next to the 10 of Swords, okay? And then you have the Hanged Man. There's something that needs to end in someone's life, or an acceptance that something has ended, okay? Because doing so will bring in so many blessings for you, because someone's holding on to a past cycle, okay? And then you've got the Three of Wands. Whoever the thing is as well, this may be directed at a light one, or this could be somebody who has been trying to hold on to a cycle, trying to hold you or the person you're thinking of into this cycle for quite a while. They may be now going through their own spiritual awakening or an epiphany of some sort, because they've been ignoring the signs and synchronicities that have kept them in a karmic cycle for so long. Because you've got the Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody who may have been trying to conspire against you, because you've got the Eight of Cups here. Whatever it was that they were doing, because the thing is, I'm getting a double energy. This is not just for someone who's unhealed. This is for someone who's going through a transformation. And if you're going through something like that, a tower, or, you know, going through even a light activation or a spiritual awakening, it does leave us in a slightly vulnerable position. And I don't mean vulnerable as in, you know, we can be hurt or things like that. But we're learning about ourselves. We're learning about new facets of ourselves. And it can feel like we're on uncertain ground, okay? But with this energy of someone else trying to pull you or the person you're thinking of back into an old identity of who you used to be that you no longer vibrate with, this person has been blocked. They've been blocked from doing so. Or whoever they were working with isn't working with them anymore. I heard it's not working anymore, because you've got the Three of Wands upside down, okay? It's not working. Trying to keep you in this phase is not working. And this one here saying, Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk, upside down. Someone here was boasting, I heard, about control, because you've got the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is about something being so overwhelming that you just have to walk away from it. Emotionally overwhelming, exhausting is what I heard. And trying to keep you in a cycle that actually isn't for your highest benefit is what I heard. Has been too much for this person. They've stuck themselves somewhere. Because you've got Ten of Cups and then you've got the true love upside down. There was some sort of plan for you to be with somebody who was in a karmic cycle, or somebody who just did not face their own wounds, okay? Because you've got true love upside down. Now, you may be coming out of a relationship, out of a job, out of a certain place that you live and moving because of karmic kind of cords or attachments that aren't for your highest and greatest good. Somebody was reaping a lot of emotional rewards in keeping you bound. Okay, but you've got here Two of Wands to Temperance. But there was a lot of imbalance in this, and there seems to be a calling to look at either present relationships and cycles or past relationships and cycles, where when you were placing actionable steps, meditation, different modes of kind of, you know, cleansing your aura and so on and so forth to bring in temperance, but there was still an instability because whoever it was that was still connecting to you energetically was so imbalanced. Because look, you've got the Two of Cups. Recognizing this, even if you have already gained closure from this, there is definitely an encouragement to look back at that. What did you learn from that, from the aspects of spirituality? Because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. What did you learn about yourself in that cycle? What did you learn about your strength, about your wounds? What wisdom did you carry when you came out of this cycle, or what wisdom are you gaining as you come out of this cycle in present? Okay, because look, you've got Temperance to the Tower. Somebody's very, very comfortable in being uncomfortable. And when I say that, I'm not talking about someone who heals, because we have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable parts of ourselves to be able to heal. The energy I'm getting is that there's someone who is very comfortable sitting in thorns because they've got so used to ignoring the fact that they're being poked and cut. Okay, especially with that Tower, because you've got the Knight of Coins coming in here. This is also telling me this is something, financial ruin. Someone either who gambles too much, somebody who has invested in things that they shouldn't have invested in, okay? And they do so, but the Tower being there with the Knight of Coins the right way up was something here. We're trying to invest a Tower moment on someone or in an experience that brought them abundance, because you've got Ace of Wands here, okay? You're being asked, if this is present, to walk away from something that may feel painful in the heart space, because it's going to clear out space for those who resonate with you. And if this is in the past, because you've got the King of Swords here, if this is in the past, you're being told that that karmic cycle, as much as it has ended, there is still a calling from your ancestors to look back at something, okay? Because you've got the Knight of Swords, to look back objectively is what I heard, because you've got the Nine of Swords upside down. Yeah, to look back without the anxiety, stress or volatile emotion that was brought up while you were going through that, because I heard clarity is near, because you're going to find something in there. What are they going to find, please and thank you? What are they going to find, please and thank you? What do I need to see? That the Tower, there's a Tower here to the Page of Cups, to the Two of Coins. Let me place that one over here. So this is telling me as well that if this is past, this person may be trying to hold on. They're still trying to hold on. Okay, because you've got the Page of Coins to the Two of Coins here. You've got the Four of Swords. Someone has really exhausted themselves trying to place a tower on your path. And that whoever this person is from the past, or if this is a present, this person can be quite childish. But with this Hanged Man being upside down, there's still this energy of them trying to come forward. You've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So they're trying to come forward again. There may be something that they try to do in actionable steps to come towards you. This person may wish to, I heard, give you a gift. A gracious gift of what? I heard a gracious gift of baloney. But this is also asking for actionable steps. Okay? Because if this is coming up, as much as this cycle may have been closed, as in you have walked away from this relationship or from this environment or from this personal job or whatever it is, but there's something else that needs to be done in reflection to bring in complete closure. And that is why this is upside down, because this is what's going to help you with your light activation, especially with heart awakening being there, because here you've got the Seven of Swords. Now, this is also giving me the energy of whoever it is that has been causing towers is now feeling this. They're feeling the anxiety or karma kicking them in the butt, okay? And you've got here the Seven of Coins to the Nine of Swords. This person had a wish fulfillment to stop your seeds growing, whether that is intentionally or unintentionally, because I heard jealousy. Jealousy. Tell me more. Tell me more, please, and thank you. King of Wands. This is the energy of a light one here, okay? Because the King of Wands is somebody who's a leader. They take those actionable steps. They're motivated. The reason that they're successful is because they forge forward. And I can remember ages ago putting up a post in the community section, and it's an iceberg. And at the top it says success. And then underneath it says all of the qualities of how you get that success, motivation. Sometimes it's sleepless nights, putting in this, this, and this. Because many people will go, you know, when they see somebody, someone's business flourishes, or somebody is, you know, they've got to the point where they've got this job that's really prestigious, and people will go, well, aren't they lucky? Luck has nothing to do with it. It's the motivation to succeed. It's all those small steps that no one sees that someone does to get to that goal, to make that achievement. And this is the energy that's coming through for this light one, okay? And where I've placed them is next to these two, which says, nourishing my soul by sharing my life lessons and goals with others is a tribute to how far I have come and reminds me of how powerful I am. Okay, and then this one next to me says, the colors of nature reminds me of the vibrancy of both my inner and outer worlds. So there's something here, there's an encouragement to keep forging forward, especially if you are going through some sort of tower that has been quite disempowering. Remembering that, you know, nourishing your soul, being kind to yourself, making those actionable steps are going to get you into the leadership roles that you are working towards, whether that's business, whether that's collaborations, whether that is creating your own, if you're an entrepreneur, for example, okay? Because you've got strength here to the King of Coins. So I don't know if somebody has been landed with a piece of debt, or if whatever experience from the past or present has been disempowering in relation to how you connect to abundancy, how you connect to that. Because especially when we go through towers, it does become a little bit harder for us to be able to align with the law of abundance and attraction in a higher vibration, because we're going through something emotional which can go up and down, but you're being told to make sure that you are grounding, especially with these colors. Color therapy is actually extremely efficient and poignant when you're going, especially when you're going through some sort of tower, especially when you're going through heart wound healing, because colors hold certain vibrations that can be attached or connected to our chakras to start certain moods. You can, you know, if you're doing a house clearing, you actually can visualize certain colors in each rooms for certain vibrations that you want. And you're being asked to actively, while you're going through something like this, to pick one color that brings you the sense of safety and security, that brings you that sense of joy and uplifting, and to either wear it, carry it, color it, you know, place it in one of the rooms that you see in your home as being, you know, a place of relaxation, which it could be your bedroom. And you've also got, because it will definitely bring you strength. Two of Swords in reverse is about something that is a definite something, because this is about confusion, isn't it? This is about definite strength. It will bring you a sense of definite strength. For someone here, it actually is purple or lavender or blue or a hue along those lines, because you've got Five of Wands coming out. Five of Wands, 1 second. And then you have here the Six of Swords to the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Six of Swords is walking away from conflict. And when I look at these over here, especially this one over here saying I'm selective about who I share my presence with and set boundaries to protect myself and my energy, you're being asked to walk away from anything that any person experience. So this may be a cord removal or some sort of energy clearing that you can do for either past cycles that there was a lot of conflict in, especially if you are doing heart wound healing, or if you're in a cycle at the moment with somebody who's holding on to a karmic cycle, is walking away from any arguments that they're bringing in. Okay, definitely going towards your guides for clarity, because you've got the Queen of Wands up here. Okay, there may be other energies in play, because when you look at the Queen of Wands, you've got the King of Wands here and you've got the Queen of Wands. This is all about balancing your energies. But when you look at the Queen of Wands, look who it is. Okay, there's something here with deceit coming in. Now, what is this deceit? Because you've got King of Cups. King of Cups to the Eight of Swords. This is about trapping you in nostalgia, either over how you used to be when you were either with a person, in a job, in a certain experience, and I heard for someone, a family or a cousin. And you're being asked, like, and you've got the Devil here. This is about ruminating. You know how we ruminate over, for example, if you've had an argument with someone and it's not until the next day that, you know, you're thinking or overplaying what they said and going, well, I should have said this, blah, 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 and it's just there niggling at the back of your head. You're being asked to definitely do some sort of cord removal, whether that's visual, whether that's in your mind, whether that's, you know, with candles or listening to guided meditations, but something that will help bring you closer to your intuition and to your guides. And I heard for someone, get a pendulum. It may be really good for you because you've got the Chariot to the Devil. Okay, doing so is really going to cleanse out and remove any attachments to a past cycle that has finished for you but still needs that little bit of closure, or a cycle that you're going through with either a person, place, job, you know, association that is pulling you back to an energy of past where you felt like you were, I heard, underwater. The Hermit. This is about self-reflection, taking time for yourself. And I heard, but speaking your truth, whether that is to yourself, to another person, in the mirror, writing it down. Because you've got here Four of Coins, because something's being, I don't know if you or this person is trying to control either the narrative or how you find balance. Okay. Anything else that wants to come out? Not from this one. Okay. Let me see. I would like to get these ones before I go. Let's have a look. What advice do you have for my light ones? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All throwing themselves out. Because you've got action here in reverse, and you've also got security. Okay. So someone hasn't taken this actionable step yet. I think also there's no judgment there, because healing, it takes time. We have to do it at our own pace that's comfortable. But there's an energy here of either somebody else not taking the actionable step and purposely staying in a karmic cycle, or someone who has already moved away from that cycle but hasn't taken all of the actionable steps to delve into, what did I learn from that cycle? What did, you know, whether that's an empowerment, boundaries, growth, did it make my shadow grow, or did I shine light on that to heal that? Okay, because you've got here, baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. So someone here is standing still. Now that could be you, or that could be the person that you've moved away from, or the situation that you've moved away from, because you've got security upside down. And it says here, true security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts and you will be a wealthy person indeed. So someone here is definitely trying to control either how you feel about this situation, be it past, present, or it's about to happen, or this person themselves is not taking actionable steps, because that is their form of control, is ignoring what's going on and ignoring feelings. Okay, because it says on here, healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, look, and reassess has come out. And it says you have the right to change your mind. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and notification bell so you can see more of my content. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always greatly and deeply appreciated because it means I can put more time, more love, more cards into this deck. Into this channel. And anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. If you just go to the second paragraph down, there's a row of blue arrows pointing upwards. I've got 2 emails there. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you later. Bye.